Ça va. Big boss. C'est bon?
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the pre-match press conference for the game Ghana versus Mali in the World Cup qualifier. And we have the coach of Mali here, Saintfeit. So, coach, welcome to Ghana. You have a big task ahead of you tomorrow against the Black Stars. How are you approaching the game? Then after his answer, we ask him any questions that you have. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you all for being here. It's always nice to see a lot of journalists being interested in the game. And the game of tomorrow is a very important game for both teams. It's a chance for Ghana to make a big step direction World Cup 2026. And it's an important game for us to stay alive and not to be dead for the World Cup 2026. When I signed last year in August, I knew the task was difficult. The first 4 games I didn't coach. Mali had only 5 points in 4 matches, a difficult start. So I knew it would be tough to catch up with Ghana, and Ghana was not performing well last year, but the last months they are doing very well. Great results in March, important great results. Maybe a small step back last weekend against Chad, but they are the favorite. Ghana is a top team, played the last 5 World Cups 4 times. Mali won the last time in a competitive match against Ghana in 2013, that's 12 years ago in AFCON. So it's a long time that we could beat Ghana. But tomorrow we are here for trying to make a miracle come true. We are here to play with confidence and try to surprise the 40,000 people in the stadium supporting their home team. We know it's tough because we miss a few top players. Yves Bissouma has an injury. He will be even the coming weeks not available. Bilal Touré, he was not available, striker from Besiktas right now, to the Haidara injury from Leipzig, and a few others who are missing. But I think we played last game against Comoros without these guys. A good game. 3-0 against Comoros is a good result. It gives us confidence. All the players are available who played against Comoros, so we are ready for the task. But it will be a tough one, and we need to do the job perfect, and we need a little bit luck, and then we could take points home. But tomorrow, Ghana is the big favorite. That's clear.
Thank you, Coach. Any questions for Coach? Okay.
Bonjour, Monsieur Angela. J'étais à l'IRFI. Vous ne relevez pas votre victoire contre le Comore. Vous êtes ici au Ghana, certainement pour une revanche, pour avoir perdu lors de la manche aller à Bamako. Comment va se passer cette revanche?
Oui, pour moi, c'est pas personnellement pas de revanche parce que j'ai pas perdu contre Ghana. J'ai perdu contre Ghana, mais c'est longtemps, en 2015 avec Togo, un match amical, lundi après-midi, presque sans public, mais c'est longtemps passé. Pour moi, je suis pas une personne de revanche. Je veux gagner chaque match qu'on joue. Quand on a gagné contre Ghana le premier match, je veux gagner aussi le deuxième match. Maintenant, on a perdu. Mali a perdu le premier match contre Ghana. Et on sait que quand on perd ces 7 points de différence, c'est fini. Parce qu'il reste seulement 2 matchs. Un match nul, ça reste 4 points de différence. C'est très difficile parce que je ne pense pas que Ghana va perdre les 2 matchs. Et quand Ghana perd les 2 matchs, il y a toujours Madagascar et Comores qui peut-être sont avant nous. On sait que demain, c'est celle qui compte, c'est une victoire. Et on a bien préparé. On manque naturellement des joueurs très importants de notre équipe, comme notre capitaine Yves Bissouma, qui est un grand joueur aussi très important comme un leader. Il manque El Bilal, Doudou Haïdara, Abdoulaye Diaby et des autres joueurs. Mais je suis content avec les performances contre Comores et j'ai confiance de mon équipe qu'on peut faire quelque chose demain. Mais on sait que ça va être difficile. 40 000 spectateurs qui sont là pour Ghana et nous ne sommes pas le favori demain. C'est Ghana qui est le favori et c'est bien. On peut concentrer dans le rôle du underdog et Inch'Allah, on va gagner demain.
Well, so coach, I'm using the nature of the stadium at the airport yesterday. I worked with US official. You spoke about the absence of the key figures for your team, Bissouma, Haidara, but one of the players who is gaining attention now in Europe is Douglas Nene, who moved to Fenerbahce. What do you make of his potential? And how special is he as a talent for Mali, especially as he scored in that game against the Comoros?
He scored not only in that game, he scored almost in every game he played under me. So he's a fantastic player. He is skillful. He has surprising dribbles. He can decide games with his actions and he can score easy goals. He's the real original street football player who can do everything with a ball, who can surprise you and who play football for fun. So we hope that he has tomorrow a similar day. I think he and Kamori Doumbia are the two people who the last 12 months, probably scored the most goals and were very deciding in a lot of games. So we hope he has a great day tomorrow, but we will not win with one player. It will be a performance of the whole team. We need focused in when we lose the ball, we need a lot of discipline. And we need the right actions, the right choices when we have the ball and the determination in front of the goal. But Nene Dorgeles, he make his transfer to Fenerbahce, and I'm 100% sure that in Turkey they will love him. He will develop there more because after Salzburg it's now a big step forward, and he will develop more to a very high respected player in Europe, and it's only good for us in the future.
Coach, you did mention that before you came in, the group was Ghana was moving away with the group. Yeah? But in the past few games, it's a bit, the group has split open and very close to everybody now because of the results we've been able to get in Ghana. Tomorrow will be a difficult one, but it's a game that if Ghana wins, we cannot run away with it. For you, what would you describe as success? You are not able to win. Would you fancy the fact that you came very close in fighting for a chance?
It's a good question and a difficult answer. To be honest, losing I will never see as a success. I will be maybe proud of my team and I will give rewards and credits to the boys because probably they did everything what they could, but the opponent was stronger. It's always possible in football. You win and you lose. But if we lose tomorrow, I will be not a happy man. I will not see it as a success. I will be very disappointed, even if my team would have done everything what's in their capacity to do. I will be proud of them, but my heart as a coach is a coach who wants to win. My ambition as a coach is going to the World Cup. I qualified now for 3 AFCONs in a row, but I missed that World Cup. And the funny thing is, every time I started, I'm since 2008 national team coach in Africa and did a lot of countries. Every time I started the qualification, and I did all the qualification till the end, I qualified. But many times I stepped in when, I'm sorry I say it, when the shit already happened. And I have to turn fortunes, but it's difficult to get the points what you lost back. Because if Mali had won against Ghana, then Ghana had 3 points less and we had 3 points more. So it would be a total different ranking. But if Ghana had won against Mali, I was probably not the coach of Mali because they would not have changed the coach. So everything has a reason. But tomorrow, as a coach, and I will be only happy with a win. But as a coach of my players, I will be proud always about them because I know they will do everything for the country, for the team, for the federation, for the people in Mali. to make them proud, and they will do everything to get the maximum here.
Coach Sylvain Ibrahim, journaliste sportif guinéen, j'aimerais savoir, après le match contre le Comore il y a quelques jours du côté du Maroc, est-ce que disposez-vous aujourd'hui de votre effectif au complet, comparativement au match de la dernière fois, ou bien il y a des incertitudes, voire même des sous-soins?
Oui, on a resté au Maroc, je veux dire, parce qu'on veut entraîner la tactique et on a pensé quand on arrive ici plus vite, il y a toujours des yeux ghanéens. On a bien entraîné là-bas, mais les 23 joueurs qui jouent qui sont dans la liste contre Comores sont les mêmes 23. Mohamed Doumbia, il est parti pour un transfert, c'est vraiment dommage. Il n'est pas aussi dans la liste contre Comores parce qu'il est parti avant. Et Moussa Diarra du Alaves, il a une blessure, il est venu avec une blessure, il n'est pas dans la liste contre Comores. Ce sont les mêmes 23. Et les joueurs qui ne sont pas disponibles avant Comores sont aujourd'hui aussi pas disponibles. C'est exactement les mêmes 23 que je peux choisir.
Merci, coach.
Coach, taking over the job with the Eagles in Mali. Down here in Ghana, we have a huge population of Malians within our cities. What are you expecting from them tomorrow at their passport stadium?
I don't expect anything. It's not my demand to ask people, but I can only hope. Expecting and hoping is something different. I hope there will be a lot of Malians in the stadium, and I would say I hope I see a lot of green, yellow, red, but I guess I will see only green, yellow, red because both teams have the same color, sure, in the flag. But I hope we have a lot of fans to cheer for us, to hope for us. But even if the majority of the crowd will be Ghanaian, it makes no difference for us. We play for our country, for the 23 million people who are watching at home, for our government, for our federation, for ourselves, because we want to go to the World Cup and we know this is our last chance. But naturally, all support. Like yesterday, we arrived at the airport around just after midnight, 12:30. We had a small delay, and there was a lot of fans from our country with music and in the colors and dancing, and yeah, that's fantastic. Huge respect. We are playing football for the fans, and when I played with Gambia in Mali, and there were about 45,000 people in the stadium cheering for their team, I said, wow, I want to coach this country in the future. And I played only from my 9 qualifiers with AFCON and World Cup. I had only 3 home matches. All the rest is away from home. And now again away from home, and the last 2 only 1 at home. So, but the 3 home matches we played at home, their support was crucial. And to have not only 11 on the pitch, but a lot of thousands in the stadium helps for sure the team. So we will do everything for the ones in the stadium. I don't demand anything from them. They can demand things from us. But I hope they help us to get a good result.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. My name is Karim. I work with Joy News. At the time you were appointed as the head coach of Mali, there were links that you were also being considered for the Ghana job. Were there any contacts? And secondly, considering Ghana, what do you think are the main threats of the Ghana team ahead of tomorrow?
Yeah, the time schedule is a little bit different because after Gambia, I had a contract till August 2026, but was 5.5 years there, and felt that 2 AFCONs in a row was really a big achievement. I didn't see the opportunity to improve, and I had discussed it with the federation, and they understood. I'm very honored to work 5.5 years for the Gambia, and the biggest honor I got is that I'm Gambian. And a lot of people talk about African coaches. I have a Gambian passport. I have a diplomatic Gambian passport. I got it from the head of state, and that was for me very emotional. But as a coach, I was looking forward to a new step. And around AFCON, there were 2 countries very interested in me, and that one of them was Cameroon, and the other one was Ghana. And I spoke around 4 hours, I think, in total with the Ghana Federation, with Kurt and Mark, the president and vice president. And I had a really good feeling, and I had a feeling also that they had a good feeling. But on the end, they decided for another coach, and that's football. I had to move on. At that time, there was no top team in Africa available. I chose to go to Asia for an interesting offer, but working there, I missed my continent, my African continent. And the moment Mali approached me for a financial, much less interesting deal than what I was earning in Asia, I had to ask my wife, am I allowed to go there? You can buy less shoes, but she agreed on it. And I went to Mali, and I'm very proud to be Malian coach, and I'm very proud about the achievements we got together. But it's true that at that moment, after AFCON, around AFCON, there were talks. I can't say if I closed, that you have to ask the people, but I had the feeling I was close to the Black Star job. What do I think about the Black Stars? I think this is an amazing team. For more than 15 years, 17, 18 years, Ghana developed to one of the top teams in African football. In the 80s and 90s, we had Cameroons and Algerias. Nigeria came in the 90s up, and Ghana was the team really, maybe together with Ivory Coast in the beginning of 2000. And actually the World Cup 2010 made them a real powerhouse, not only in Africa, but in world of football. And I think since that moment, Ghana always developed good players playing in top level teams. And this team, if you look to the quality selected by the current coach, Mr. Ado, it's really a top team. Players on the highest level in Europe, all top fit, still a lot of players not selected. Mostly offensive, so much quality. You can say we focus on one, but then you miss 2, 3 others who can score goals. Young players, but also one very experienced striker, maybe 2 very experienced strikers on high level. So it will be a very tough task. I have huge respect for the Ghanaian team. I believe really that they have everything, and it's shocking that they don't play AFCON, because a country like Ghana must become African champion in the near future with all this quality. But they are the big favorite tomorrow, and also the big favorite to go to the World Cup. It's up to us to do everything to stop them and to surprise them tomorrow and take the 3 points. But it's a very good team.
Any more questions for Coach? Yeah.
Hello, Coach. I'm G from Happy FM. I want to find out, have you had a feel of the pitch, and do you think it will play a role in tomorrow's game against Ghana?
I didn't see the pitch yet. We have training at 7 o'clock, and I think the Ghanaian team is currently training. So I didn't see it. I saw pictures of the pitch, and I'm not the kind of coach who talks about pitches and circumstances. The pitch is for both teams, the same level. And 10 years ago, we played on different pitches, and 20 years ago we played on different pitches. I'm going to tell you a secret. I played once with Gambia. My first game with Gambia was against Algeria. Belmadi was the coach, Maris and everyone qualifier. And on purpose, I made the pitch minimal size. And on purpose, they were not allowed to cut the grass for a week. And we had to play a draw against them, so it was a surprising result. Pitches have no influence. We have no influence on pitches. We play tomorrow on any pitch. And we will play a good game with our potential. So pitch will be fine.
Coach, yeah,
Last
Coach,
one.
I have a question for you. There are absence of players like Amadou Haidara, Yves Bissouma, Bilal Toure. Do you see that it's going to affect you in the match tomorrow? Because these are 3 key players that maybe they could have made a difference in the game. How do you expect to see the game in the absence?
I have full confidence in the players who are here. The players who are here have proven the last week against Comoros, what is also a very good team. Comoros has really a lot of quality players and had 12 points and now even 15 points. That tells they are very good. So I have full confidence in the players who are here. And it's useless now to talk about the players who are not here. I said it already. Sure, we miss them, and for sure it would be nice if I had more choice and they were available. But it would be not fair to only talk about them. My players who are here, I have full confidence that they can do tomorrow the job, and I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Good luck with tomorrow's game.
Thank you.